Okay, today I want to talk about how programming is becoming entirely obsolete. This is really important because I feel like it affects the lives of so many people, and I know so many people who are right now entering university and they want to become computer scientists. And the thing is, the reality is, life is going to look entirely different for them as they go forward. So they're going to graduate in 4 years, but it's going to be entirely different. Programming is going to be entirely something else. These are the 3 reasons why I feel like programming is entirely changed. First of all, no-code tools. So right now, in the market, we have crazy no-code tools like Bubble, Software.io. These tools are absolutely good to make software as a service businesses. For example, with Bubble, you already see legal businesses, legal tech businesses like BetterHealth. You also see Synthesia.io. So many different SaaS companies which have raised tens of millions of dollars. The first reason is no-code tools. So no-code tools are becoming really good. I've been a programmer for the past 15 years, and I also use no-code tools like Bubble, like software. And I can tell you, Bubble has become tremendously good. Right now, building a software as a service on Bubble is super easy. The learning curve has to be at least 10 times or 100 times easier, even for non-technical people if they want to build a software on Bubble. Some example of companies which are multi-million-dollar companies and they're entirely built on Bubble are something like Ringly, Synthesia, BetterHealth, and this shows that in order to build a proper product, proper software, you do not need code. And even investors and customers do not care. They just want a software which is going to solve their problem. And that is exactly what they get with Bubble. So first of all, no-code tools are becoming excellent. And also Bubble is coming up with mobile apps. So you could build no-code mobile apps. So that shows that mobile app development, web application, all of that. So you can see web application development, mobile application development, this is going to go towards no-code. No-code would be able to do it. My second reason why I feel programming will become obsolete is by using Cursor. So when you program, you need an editor on which you code. And I recently installed and downloaded Cursor. And honestly, it has made me almost 5 times more productive. I was also talking to my team members, and they are at least 3 to 4 times more productive just because they use Cursor. So Cursor, in simple terms, is ChatGPT, which completely understands all your code base. So once you open your code inside Cursor, it has complete understanding of your whole code base. So if you ask it any question, it answers properly. And if you want to generate any code, it does it based on the context that's already provided. So Cursor makes maintaining code super easy and also writing code super easy. So previously, if you needed 10 people to maintain some code, now you just need 1 person. So that shows that a lot of businesses are not going to need as many engineers. So jobs of computer scientists becomes tough. They're not going to have as many jobs as they used to have previously. And third of all is Zapier Central. And third reason is text to code generation. We have seen it with Zapier Central. Zapier is a software which is used to connect 2 different softwares. So to make 2 different softwares communicate with each other, you can build an integration with Zapier. Zapier automatically integrates them. And previously, you had to connect different softwares to Zapier, and then you had to do proper mapping. X is equal to Y. You have to do proper mapping how every text aligns to the other. But now it works like this. For example, if you consume an API and if the response is XYZ, then send an SMS to the customer. If the response is ABC, then send an email to the customer. So you can really just with text exactly tell inside Zapier Central what to do with the output. And previously you had to write a lot of code. You had to write integrations, you had to write if clauses. As a programmer, you do not need to do it. So now this whole picture, these 3 things, even though you might think, hey, man, I feel like, okay, these softwares are good, but they're not there yet. Yeah, okay, I agree, they're not there yet. But you can totally see, this is like 2 years after ChatGPT came, but you can totally see what's going to happen in the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years. This whole extrapolation is going to make the jobs of programmers really easy, and that's why you're not going to need that many programmers. Also, even though I've shown you such a negative perspective, I wish it was any different, but I want to give you a very positive perspective. I feel every negativity has certain level of positivity, and the huge positivity for programmers is that right now you can build any software that you want 10 times faster, 10 times easier. So any person who is a programmer right now, they have to shift to entrepreneurship because they have to build businesses, real proper businesses, because if they're not going to, because they have a unique skill set which is right now on steroids because of AI and no code, and they have to leverage it right now. Build the software that they previously could not build. Previously, the software that you wanted to build, you needed another 10 engineers to maintain such a big software. But now you alone can build such a huge software which can make millions or billions. So that's a huge opportunity. Any software engineer who is out there, you have to become a businessman. You have to become an entrepreneur. Going forward, you're not going to have as many jobs. And if you're so you need to be a businessman. You have to benefit from this opportunity because there's a huge arbitrage opportunity for you because you know a skill set which is right now on steroids. But this arbitrage is not going to stay longer. This whole arbitrage is not going to exist forever. Right now is the best time to benefit from it because the arbitrage has become really huge. But going forward, it's going to completely disappear because anybody would be able to write an application from text to web application, text to mobile application. It's going to become substantially easier. So that's the thing, a positive and a negative. But on this channel, I want to tell you, anybody who's following this channel, I want to tell you, I want to give you solutions. This is not about problems. And I'm going to teach you on this channel how exactly can you build software with AI. So in the next coming videos, you're going to exactly see AI without any code, building a whole software, and that is going to open up so many opportunities for you. You have to check out. That's why subscribe to this channel, like it, and I'm going to take you through all of this. I'm going to also help you shift more to your mindset, more towards business, more towards entrepreneurship, because that's the way to realize your dream. And that's it for today. Like and subscribe, and see you in the next videos. Ciao.